Star Bearcats, it's number 11, a 6-foot junior guard, Johnny Heisler. Number 12, a 6'3 junior guard, Jaden Komrowski. Number 21, a 6'4 sophomore center, Tate Thomas. Number 40, a 6'1 junior forward, Devin Dugdale. And number 13, a 6'2 junior guard, Riley Legacy. The Bearcats are coached by Jesse Vogt. And we are underway here in Q2, and the first possession of the game is a missed shot by the Bearcats. Rugby will touch the ball first offensively against the 2-3 zone being put forth by the Bearcats. Komrowski and Heisler on the top. Ball to the baseline to Hager. Hager will step out on the near wing and gives it up to Michaels. Michaels looking to Schmaltz, cutting to the middle of the lane. And Schmaltz was not ready for the pass, and it is an errant one out of bounds. A turnover on the Panthers, the first of the contest. In the first minute, no score between North Star and Rugby. Johnny Heisler uses a screen from Taden Thomas, then passes back to Thomas, who rolls to the bucket and lays it in for two. Our first bucket of the game, courtesy of Thomas. 2-0 lead for the Bearcats. Foster with the ball, joined on the court by Johnson, Michaels, Schmaltz, and Hager. Panthers have seen the 2-3 zone all year long. Here's ball on the near side to Johnson. He'll launch up a three. That one is in and out. Rebound down low, Thomas. A defensive rebound for the North Star Bearcats. Now Komrowski looking down low to Dugdale, and Dugdale could not grab the ball, but it was kicked away by the Panthers. North Star to inbound. 6:43 left first quarter. 2-0 lead for North Star. Ball is inbounded to Riley Legacy, who's left all alone, and Legacy will lay it in for two, and it is a 4-0 North Star advantage. Foster with the basketball, top of the key, gets it to the near side to Michaels. Free throw line extended, now to the opposite swing, and up top to Johnson. Johnson passes to Michaels, and Michaels loses the basketball out of bounds. Turnover number 2 on the Panthers. North Star with the 4-point lead, looking to add to that. Top of the key, Dugdale swung near side, Heisler. Now Komrowski, a three straight on. This one is good. Jaden Komrowski has his first bucket of the game, a three from downtown, and it's 7-0. 2 minutes into this first quarter. North Star leading Rugby and boys basketball. Hager with the ball, near wing. Now ball swung to Michaels on the far side, comes back to Hager. Hager penetrates into lane, shot is off the mark, gets his own rebound. The putback wouldn't go, but he was fouled on the shot. 2 free throws upcoming. Fouls on number 11, Johnny Heisler. That's his first personal, team's first of the half. It is Hager stepping to the line for a pair. First visit on the night for the Panthers. First free throw is up, first free throw is good, and the first Rugby point of the game. Hager pauses, second one is up, second one is good, he hits both. It's 7-2, North Star leading Rugby. Bearcats have the basketball. Heisler running the show at the point, picked up by Foster. Now Komrowski gets a touch, thought about a three, gets to the free throw line, passes to Dugdale near wing. Dugdale gives it up to Heisler. Heisler looking into the post, but there was 2 North Star players on the near side as Heisler dribbles out top. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Komrowski on the far wing, launches up another three. This one is good. Jaden Komrowski. It's his second three-pointer of the contest, and it's 10-2 in favor of the home team. Panthers come with Johnson on the near wing, Foster up top, 2-3 zone for the Bearcats. Far wing Michaels to the short corner, Johnson turns, faces, jumper's up, jumper is short. Rebound collected in by Heisler. Johnny Heisler comes to the near wing offensively for the Bearcats, working against Foster. Kicks it to Dugdale, and now Komrowski gets a touch in the corner. Jaden Komrowski dribbles out, finds Legacy, free throw line. Riley one dribble, now passes back out to Komrowski. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Komrowski dribbles to the far side, gets a high screen from Thomas. It's a rolling screen for Thomas. He gets to the bucket but can't score. A rebound defensively for Rugby. Panthers are on the move. Michaels on the far wing. Foster, now Johnson into the lane. Floater's up. Floater is off the mark. Rebound, Tyler Schmaltz, and Schmaltz with the putback. First bucket of the game for the Panthers, and it is 10-4 North Star. Tyler Schmaltz had a career-high 25 points on Tuesday night. We'll look to top it here. Komorowski, a dribble drive hand off to Heisler. Heisler into the lane, tried to feed it off to Dugdale. Dugdale eventually got the ball and lays it in for two. A ball that ended up trickling to Dugdale, but he has his first bucket of the game. 12-4. North Star leading Rugby halfway through this first quarter. Landon Foster, three is good from the near side. Well, let's say a shade off of the top of the key. First bucket for Foster. It is 12-7 in favor of the Bearcats. Thomas gets a touch in the post, kicks out to Dugdale, near wing Komorowski. Three is on the way. This one won't drop. Schmaltz pulls down the defensive rebound. And Johnson with the ball, far wing, looks into the post. It's Hager on the near side, and actually on the wing, now out to Foster. Back to Hager. Foster, top of the key, over to Michaels. Michaels, down low to Schmaltz, and Schmaltz can't lay it in. He blocked himself with the rim. Defensive rebound for the North Star Bearcats. 3:15 left in this first quarter, 12-7 North Star. Riley Legacy on the near wing, up top to Thomas, and now Heisler. Heisler to Komorowski. Komorowski dribbles to the near side, up top to Thomas. Thomas to the post to Legacy, can't hold on to the basketball. Riley Legacy trying to grab it with one hand, but to no avail. Substitution coming in for the North Star Bearcats. First substitution of the game at 6'2" junior forward Andrew Oakland, number 33, checking in, as Taden Thomas gets a breather on the bench. Foster against the 2-3. Gets it to the far wing to Hager, and now we have a whistle. And we had something fall on the floor on the far side, so Panthers will maintain possession. They will inbound on the far side. Quick stoppage. 2:50 left first quarter. North Star 12, Rugby 7. Rugby with the basketball. Foster to the high post to Schmaltz. Kicked out to Hager. Short corner Johnson out to Foster. Three is on the way. This one is good. And Landon Foster has 2 threes in the quarter. Rugby has pulled within 2 at 12-10. Heisler dribbles near side, hands it off to Komorowski. Now swung to the far wing, Legacy. Up top, Heisler. Heisler passes out to Oakland. Back to Heisler. Heisler dribbling, working against Foster. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Dugdale on the near wing. Now Komorowski. Komorowski to Heisler, top of the key. Heisler, jumper, no. Passes down low to Dugdale, and Dugdale is fouled as he went up for 2. A shot pass from Jaden Komorowski caught the Panthers off guard, and Devin Dugdale will step to the line for a pair. Foul is called on Hager, his first. His first, team's first. 2:08 left first quarter, and the free throw in and out. So first free throw miss by Dugdale. He'll get another chance. Second one up. This one is good. 1 of 2 on the trip. 3 points now for number 40 of North Star. It is a 13-10 North Star lead over Rugby. Nearing 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Ball on the far wing to Hager. Panthers setting up the offense now near side to Michaels. To the short corner Johnson. Johnson looking down low to Hager, and Hager is blocked from behind. But a foul is called. Komorowski looked like he had a clean block, but it was Andrew Oakland who was called for the foul. That is his first and team's second. It puts Hager on the line for the second time in this contest. First free throw is up. First free throw is good. Substitution checking in for the Panthers is number 11. A 6'1" senior, Trevor Longy, as Tyler Schmaltz heads to the bench. Longy did not play on Tuesday night, but getting in here tonight. Second free throw for Hager, up off the mark. Rebound, and a tie-up on the rebound. And the possession error will favor the Rugby Panthers as we get another Rugby substitution. Checking in number 23, 6'3" junior, Chris Griffin. Panthers will inbound offensively on their baseline. It is inbounded and taken away by the Bearcats. Bearcats get the ball up ahead to Komorowski after the Rugby turnover. Jaden Komorowski setting up the offense. He'll get it to the near wing to Heisler. Now Dugdale. Far side Komorowski dribbles into the lane. Little floater is up but partially blocked. And Rugby has the basketball. 90 seconds left in the first quarter. 13-11 North Star leads. Johnson dribbles in. Floater up and good. Anders Johnson has his first bucket of the game, and Rugby has knotted things up at 13s. 13-all, North Star basketball. Ball in the far wing to Komorowski. Komorowski up top, Dugdale. Near wing, Oakland. Oakland on the drive, spins, kicks out. Heisler, three is on the way. It's good for Johnny Heisler. First bucket for Heisler. It's from downtown, third three of the quarter for the Bearcats. Ball at the high post to Longy for the Panthers. Now to the short corner, Griffin. Griffin to Johnson. Back to Griffin. Looking down low to Michaels. Michaels is left open and gets the layup to go. Good passing by the Rugby Panthers. And it's 16-15 in favor of North Star. About 30 seconds left in the quarter. There's about a 4-second differential between game and shot. Aiden Komorowski with the ball out near half court for the Bearcats. Looks like they want to wind down the shot clock and perhaps not leave enough time for Rugby to get the ball up the court for a shot. Komorowski directing traffic, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Now Heisler, top of the key, over to Oakland to the far wing, Komorowski. Komorowski on the drive, floater is up, floater is good for Jaden Komorowski. Final seconds ticking off the clock. Foster, long three is on the way. Oh, off the rim, and that will do it in the first quarter. It's
Subway. Make sure, Angie, to enjoy that. Walt does not deserve a taste. Here we go. Flashes have the ball. We're into the second quarter. Flashes with a 1-point lead. Over on the left side, Megan Mahoney. Clear over to the right side to Sydney Larson. Sydney Larson was driving, and she was fouled. Let's see. That'll be the 16th foul. Picking that foul up.
First personal, 13 foul.
Hello?
Yep.
You can go ahead whenever you're ready.
Okay. Welcome back to Can-Do as we begin our second quarter of play. North Star with an 18-15 advantage over Rugby, and a three straight on for Landon Foster is good, and Foster ties up the game at 18. It's his third three of the half. Bearcats come back the other way. They're moving left to right offensively in Can-Do in this first half. And a pass down to the post taken away by Rugby. I have that as the first turnover of the game on North Star. It is Foster, Longy, Griffin, Michaels, and Johnson on the court. Johnson gets the ball down low, blocked by Legacy, but a foul is called. Legacy had the block up top, but a body foul. It's going to be the first foul on Legacy, the team's fourth, to put Anders Johnson at the line for a pair. It was a strong start for Can-Do. They led 10-4. Panthers battled back. And we're now knotted at 18, 7 minutes left in this first half. Bruce Allen is at the studios, and I'm Carl Hauser. Glad that you've joined us for some Class B boys basketball, as Johnson's first free throw was up and good, and it gives Rugby the 1-point lead at 19-18. Second free throw, this one won't drop. Rebound down low, Komorowski. For North Star, it is Komorowski, Legacy, Heisler, Thomas, and Oakland. Johnny Heisler dribbling near side, gets a high screen from Thomas, then Thomas was rolling, the ball's taken away by the Panthers. It's Foster ahead of the pack and lays it in for two. Landon Foster enjoying a solid first half. He has 11, and the Panthers lead 21-18. Ball on the near wing to Thomas, and Thomas slipped and fell and turned over the basketball. A travel called. Panther ball, 6.5 to go in the first half. 21-18, Rugby leading. Their largest lead of the night. Foster gets the ball into the post to Johnson. Johnson kicks out to the double team, finds Trevor Longy. Longy's jumper is off the mark. Legacy will pick up the rebound for the Bearcats. And Komorowski will pass to Heisler, top of the key. Maybe a shade to the near wing. Now Oakland, a long two up for Andrew Oakland. That one is good. First bucket for Oakland. And it is 21-20 Rugby. 2 minutes gone by in the second quarter. Ball on the near wing to Johnson. Now Michaels, a jumper for Michaels. That one won't drop. And a defensive rebound for Taden Thomas and the North Star Bearcats. Komorowski with the basketball in the near wing, using a high screen from Thomas, dribbles to the top of the key, hands it off to Heisler. Oakland gets a touch on the far wing, into the post to Legacy. Legacy, turnaround jumper, up and good. Second bucket of the game for Riley Legacy. And it's 22-21 Bearcats. They've scored 4 straight. Ball is on the near wing to Michaels. Michaels into the post to Johnson. Johnson, an up and under move, and his shot is up but off the mark. Rebound is into the hands of Johnny Heisler. Defensive board for the Bearcats as Heisler walks the ball over the timeline. Gets into the hands of Legacy on the far wing. Now up top to Thomas and Heisler. Komorowski straightaway 3. That one is off the mark. Jaden Komorowski came up empty on the 3. Ball is out of bounds, and it is Rugby basketball. Panthers make a substitution as both Hager, number 15, and Schmaltz, number 24, check in. Foster and Longy to the bench. Landon Foster with 11 for the Panthers. 5 minutes to go in this first half. 22-21, North Star leading Rugby. Man defense for the Bearcats. Griffin on the far wing will pass up top to Michaels. Also checking in on that last break was Dukedale, number 40 for North Star. Griffin, top of the key with 15 seconds on the shot clock, is going to pass down low to Hager. Hager tries to get past Komorowski. Does. Shot is up and good. And Hunter Hager has his first bucket of the game. He has 5 points overall, and a timeout is on the count. We'll take a look at the District 11 standings. Coming out of a full timeout taken by the North Star Bearcats, they have the basketball, trailing by a point. Dukedale with the ball in the near wing, up top to Oakland. Both teams keeping the same players on the court out of the timeout. Here's Taden Thomas on the near wing. Thomas into the post to Dukedale, who will dribble out of trouble. And up top to Thomas. Thomas with 10 seconds on the shot clock, hands it off to Komorowski. And now Heisler, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Heisler dribbles to the far wing, gets a screen from Thomas. Comes to Komorowski, 3 is on the way. This one is off the mark. It's another air ball for Jaden Komorowski. He hit his first 2 threes, but has not looked as smooth on his last 2 attempts. We're over halfway through this second quarter. It's a 1-point advantage for Rugby as they lead North Star in can-do. Zone defense for the Bearcats. Top of the key, Michaels, near wing to Hager. Short corner, Johnson. Johnson dribbles baseline. Shot is up. Shot is good for Anders Johnson. He's up to 5 points. Panthers lead 25-22 with 3.5 to go in the first half. Thomas with the basketball on the far wing to the post to Komorowski. Komorowski, little loop layup up and good as he was able to beat Ryan Michaels in the post. Down to 1-point Panther lead. Michaels to the high post looking for Schmaltz. It's taken away by Johnny Heisler. A turnover on the Panthers. Heisler gets the ball near wing to Komorowski. And up top to Oakland. Heisler, far wing 3 is up. Far wing 3 won't go. Michaels can't hold on to the rebound, but then taps it to teammate Griffin. And Chris Griffin with the basketball. Griffin on the far wing finds Johnson. Johnson in the corner will dribble out. And now skips to the near side to Hager. To the short corner to Griffin. Griffin kicks it over to Johnson. Johnson into the lane, and he traveled with the basketball. A turnover on the Panthers. That's number 5. Ball back into the hands of the North Star Bearcats. Substitution for North Star. Number 13, Legacy, back into the lineup. Oakland to the bench. 2:45 and counting in the first half. Rugby 25, North Star 24. Excellent Class B boys basketball game on our hands. Ball swung around the arc. Now it's Heisler on the near side, working against Johnson. And he'll dribble to the top of the key, gives it off to Legacy. Up top, Dukedale to the near wing, Heisler. Heisler to Thomas at the free throw line. Jumper is up. Jumper won't go. Rebound is tapped out, taken in by Heisler. Heisler's jumper up and good. And now 5 points for Johnny Heisler. It is 26-25 in favor of the Bearcats. Griffin with the basketball on the far wing to the corner to Michaels. Looking down low to Schmaltz. Instead it's Hager. And Hager elevates. His shot is blocked. Then the ball is tapped out of bounds. Last touched by the Panthers. Two minutes to go in the first half. North Star with a 1-point lead. They have the basketball. Johnny Heisler on the near side comes to Taden Thomas. Thomas up top, Dugdale. Devin Dugdale puts the ball in the deck, finds Legacy on the near wing. Legacy, spin move in lane, then a fade jumper up and off the mark. Griffin pulls down the defensive rebound for Rugby. To the far wing looking for Johnson, and the pass is in between the legs of Johnson and out of bounds. North Star basketball. Foster checking in. Griffin to the bench. Komorowski will dribble, drive, handoff to Heisler outside the three-point line. Now Legacy gets the touch to Komorowski. Komorowski to Heisler. Heisler top of the key, hands it off to Legacy. Legacy passes off to Heisler on the far wing. Thought about a three. Instead passes up top to Legacy. Under 15 seconds on the shot clock. Komorowski, dribble, drive, penetrates, jumper up. Jumper won't go. Rebound Hager down low. And Hager's outlet pass taken away by Komorowski. And Komorowski drives and draws the foul. Hager stepped up looking for the charge. Instead will be called for a personal foul, his second personal and team second. It is going to be Jaden Komorowski at the line for a pair, and Komorowski waiting in the weeds on that outlet pass as the first free throw drops. After he had missed the jumper, wisely kept his eye on the basketball and picked it off. Second free throw good for Komorowski. He hits both. And it's 28-25 North Star with a minute to go in the first half. Landon Foster gives it off to Anders Johnson. Johnson down low to Michaels. Michaels finds space, jumper up off the mark, and the rebound collected in defensively by the North Star Bearcats. It was Oakland who had the basketball. And is the rebound. Heisler with the ball into the hands of Dugdale on the near wing. Up top to Oakland, swung over to the far side to Heisler. Heisler looking into the post, but will come up to Legacy, near wing Oakland. Andrew Oakland, middle of the lane to Heisler. Jumper is up, jumper is good for Johnny Heisler. And a strong finish to this half for the North Star Bearcats as they have scored the last 8 points. Anders Johnson out near half court, nearly lost the basketball. Komorowski picks it away, and then we get a tie-up. And our possession arrow favors the Rugby Panthers. So possession arrow in favor of Rugby. They will inbound on the near wing. It's inbounded into the backcourt to Michaels. Now Foster. 6 seconds on the clock. Michaels down the lane. Jumper up off the mark, but a foul is called. With 4.3 on the clock in this first half, Dugdale's called for his first personal, team's fifth. It'll be Ryan Michaels at the line for a pair. Good design play by Rugby, getting Michaels the ball in the lane as the first free throw is up and good. 4-point lead for North Star pending the second free throw. There is time for North Star to get the ball at least to half court as Michaels hits the second. He hits both. It's 30-27. Komorowski up ahead to Heisler. Three is on the way. It won't go, and that will do it in the first half. A great look for Johnny Heisler on the near. Bearcats now moving from right to left offensively. They have the basketball first. Starters are out on the court for both sides. For North Star, it is Komorowski, Heisler, Dugdale, Legacy, and Thomas as the Bearcats had the basketball first and a turnover. Panthers are in transition. A three is off the mark for Johnson on the near wing. Defensive rebound for North Star. And joining Johnson on the court for Rugby is Michaels, Foster, Hager, and Schmaltz, and Jaden Komorowski. It's a three on the far wing, and it is now a 6-point lead at 33-27. And the Panthers turn the basketball over. Heisler misses the layup, but Dugdale is there for the offensive rebound. His putback won't go, and then Johnson has a rebound down low, and we're going to get a reach-in foul called on Taden Thomas. That is his first personal, or excuse me, his second personal, team's first of this second half. Panthers a little sluggish with the basketball to begin this second half. Ball is over half court, an extended zone defense for the North Star Bearcats. Michaels, near wing to Johnson, launches up a three, and Anders Johnson hits his first three of the game. He's up to 8 points, and it's 33-30 in favor of the Bearcats. Thomas gets a touch on the near wing, up top to Dugdale, to the far side Heisler. Heisler guarded by Foster, into the post to Komorowski, and Komorowski can't hold the basketball. Johnson comes away with the loose ball into the lane. Floater is up, and floater is good for Anders Johnson, who has all 5 of the Panther points in this third quarter, and Rugby has pulled within 1 at 33-32. North Star with the ball and the advantage. 6 minutes and change to go, third quarter. Legacy top of the key to Komrosky near wing, over to Heisler. Heisler gets to the free throw line, then keeps his dribble going and reverses out. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Heisler to Komrosky, fakes the 3 now on the drive. He'll pull up from the free throw line. Jumper is good for Jaden Komrosky. Komrosky with a game-high 17 points, and it's 35-32 in favor of North Star. Panthers setting up the offense against the zone. Ryan Michaels over to Landon Foster. Foster replaces Michaels top of the key. High post Schmaltz, near wing Hager. Over to Michaels. Michaels to Johnson on the baseline. Johnson will kick it back out to Michaels to the post to Schmaltz. Schmaltz turnaround jumper, good, and the foul. Count the bucket for Tyler Schmaltz, and he'll step to the line looking to complete the 3-point play. The foul is on Thomas, his 3rd personal and team's 2nd. Schmaltz with the free throw made could tie things up. Substitution for North Star. Oakland number 33 checks in as Thomas gets a breather on the bench with 3 fouls. Free throw for Schmaltz, up and good, and the 3-point play is completed, and we're tied at 35s. Ivis down for the 2nd tie of the game at 13s, now at 35s. Johnny Heisler with the basketball on the far wing. Heisler surveying, will pass off to Komrosky. 3 from the near wing, that one won't go. Offensive rebound, Bearcats, and Heisler launches up a 3. This one is off the mark. And Komrosky launches up a 3. This one is good. 3 attempts, the 3rd one drops for the Bearcats. They lead 38-35. 4th 3 of the game for Jaden Komrosky. He has 20 points, and the Panthers turn the ball over as they're trying to get the ball into the high post to Schmaltz. It was tipped away, and it's Bearcat basketball. Ball on the near wing to Heisler. Heisler to the baseline, and we're going to get a charge call against Johnny Heisler for a push. Heisler picks up his 2nd personal, team's 3rd of the half, was working on Foster to the baseline on the near wing, ended up pushing Foster away to clear a shot. 3rd team foul on the Bearcats. Rugby basketball, it's Johnson on the near wing. Skipped over to Foster, up top to Michaels. Michaels comes near side to Johnson. Johnson, and now Foster with the touch. Foster top of the key, left alone. 3 is on the way, off the mark. Rebound down low, and a tie-up. Hager and Legacy tie up on the rebound, and the possession arrow favors the Panthers. 4:28 left, third quarter. Rugby will inbound, trailing by 3, and they inbound on their offensive baseline. To the corner to Johnson, and up top Michaels. Michaels will come back to Johnson. Thought about the 3, gets to the baseline, floaters up off the mark. Hunter Hager is there, and Hager with the putback and his foul. 2nd and 1 of the quarter as the foul is called on Riley Legacy, his 2nd personal and team's 4th. Hager's bucket is good and a chance to pull the Panthers even. Good job attacking on the offensive boards by Hunter Hager, who's up to 7 points. And the free throw is good. We're tied at 38. North Star basketball. Heisler walks the ball over the timeline against the man defense. Double high screen for Heisler. He'll pass to the near wing to Legacy. Legacy to Komrosky. Jumper is up for Komrosky, off the mark. Offensive rebound, Bearcats. And Johnny Heisler looking to pass the ball into the post, and it's tapped away by Anders Johnson and out of bounds. It is going to be North Star basketball. Riley Legacy will inbound. Inbounding on the baseline of the Bearcats, quickly into Komrosky. Komrosky down low to Heisler, and Heisler gets the bucket to drop as he draws the foul. Count the bucket for Heisler. And Johnny Heisler with 9 points, could make it 10 with the free throw made. It's 40-38 North Star. Foul is on Hager, his 3rd personal, team's 1st of the half. Free throw up and good for Heisler, and he does have 10 points on the night. 3-point lead for North Star, 41-38 over Rugby halfway through this third quarter. Foster with the basketball, now up top to Johnson. Near wing Michaels, mid post to Foster. Floater is up off the mark. Hager is there. His putback is blocked. He gets his own rebound. He'll kick out. Michaels, three near wing. That one is off the mark. And Komrosky pulls down the defensive rebound. Komrosky in transition, weaves to the far wing, and then dribbled the ball, nearly lost it out front. Now he's going to be tied up. No, they have a timeout on the floor. 4 on the season. Timeout taken by the Bearcats. They have possession of the basketball. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. They lead 41-38. And Komrosky on the near wing will kick it up top to Heisler. Heisler working against Foster, gets into the lane. Floater is up. That one will come up short. Johnson has the rebound. Outletted to Michaels. Michaels elevates, and the layup is good on the break. Ryan Michaels lays it in for 2. He has 6. It's 41-40 in favor of the Bearcats. 3 minutes to go, third quarter. Heisler will give it off to Komrosky. Outside the three-point line, near wing. Now swung over to Heisler. Up top, Dugdale. Dugdale goes back to Heisler, into the post to Legacy. And a foul is going to be called down low on the North Star Bearcats. Riley Legacy is called for the offensive foul. That is Legacy's third personal and team's 5th of the half. Substitutions for both sides. Number 23, Griffin back in for Rugby. Hager to the bench. Check in for the Bearcats is number 22, 6'3" junior, Timo Storr. So Storr checks in for the first time. Heisler on the bench. Zone defense for the North Star Bearcats. Michaels gets a touch inside the three-point line on the far wing. Kicks it back out on top to Johnson. Near side Foster. Foster dribbles to the top of the key. Passes over to Johnson. Looking down low for Griffin. And Storr is able to bat the ball away out of bounds. Rugby will maintain possession with 15 seconds on the shot clock. 1 point lead for the Bearcats. Schmaltz ball, middle of the lane, floaters up, won't go. Griffin is there, his putback won't drop. Defensive rebound, Riley Legacy. 2 good looks for the Panthers, came up empty. Komrosky will swing to Dugdale on the near wing. Up top to Oakland. Now Komrosky on the far side with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Komrosky up top to Legacy. Oakland with the ball near side, steps up, 3 is on the way. That one is off the mark. Komrosky is there for the offensive rebound and the putback. 22 points on the night for Jaden Komrosky, 10 in the third quarter alone. As Chris Griffin penetrates, shot wouldn't go. Offensive rebound though, Anders Johnson, and then a reach-in foul is going to be called on Devin Dugdale. That's his second personal and team 6th. Panthers will be in the bonus from here on out. 6 team fouls against North Star. 1:43 left in the third quarter. Panthers get the ball in bounce. Michaels looking to the far side to Foster, and the pass is taken away by Komrosky. Another turnover on the Rugby Panthers. North Star will look to build on their 3-point lead. Here's Dugdale down the lane to Storr. To the high post to Legacy. Jumper is up but won't go. Tyler Schmaltz with the rebound. Headmans the ball to Johnson. Johnson on the break. Jumper up and good for Anders Johnson. 12 points on the night for Johnson, including 7 in the third. It is 43-42, North Star leading Rugby. A minute and change left in this third quarter. Riley Legacy will give up the ball to Storr, top of the key. Now getting a touch, Komrosky on the far wing. Up top, Dugdale. Storr with the ball near side inside the three-point line. Passes out to Oakland. Back to Storr on the near side. Up top, this is Komrosky. Komrosky to the baseline. A jump pass to Oakland. Jumper is up and good for Andrew Oakland, who has his second bucket of the game. 45-42 North Star with 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball top of the key to Foster for the Panthers against the zone. Now Michaels with the touch far wing. Skip to the near side, Johnson. Again Foster with 20 seconds on the shot clock. Foster dribbles near side, goes down the lane, feeds it off to Griffin, and Griffin's layup is good. Griffin with his first bucket of the game. Shot clock is off, 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Bearcats with possession and a 1-point lead at 45-44. Bearcats clearing things out for Komrosky. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Komrosky into the lane. Floater is up. Floater won't drop. Rebound. Tap to the near side, and the horn sounds as the ball was loose at the free throw line. We've played 3 quarters.
Okay, whenever you're ready, Carl.
Thanks. Welcome back as we begin the 4th quarter in Candu. The North Star Bearcats with a 1-point lead, 45-44, and they have possession of the basketball. Heisler, Storr, Oakland, Dugdale, and Legacy for the Bearcats. For Rugby, it is Michaels, Foster, Johnson, Schmaltz, and Griffin. And Johnny Heisler lays it in down the lane for a bucket and make that a 47-44 lead for the Bearcats. Foster, top of the key, 3 is on the way. This one comes up short. Rebound collected in defensively by the Bearcats. First minute of this 4th quarter. Bruce Allen at the studios, and I'm Carl Hauser. We'll have a quick wrap-up of our game at the conclusion. North Star basketball, Legacy attacks on the baseline. Floater is up and good for Riley Legacy. 6 points now for Legacy, and it's 49-44, 5-point lead for the Bearcats. Zone defense for North Star as Johnson loses the basketball out of bounds. And a turnover on Rugby. Substitution checking in for Rugby is number 15 Hager as Griffin heads to the bench. Johnny Heisler gives the ball off to Storr. Now top of the key, Oakland. Heisler on the near side. Up top, Legacy. Now Oakland gets a touch on the far wing to Komrowski. Komrowski, top of the key to Heisler. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Johnny Heisler moves to the far wing and passes up top to Komrowski. Guarded by Michaels. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Komrowski, a crossover dribble, comes near side, fakes the shot, then pulls up. Jumper is off the mark. Rebound offensively collected in by the Bearcats, and then Storr is tied up on the play. Good rebound by Timo Storr, but couldn't give it a basketball. Ended up getting tied up. Possession arrow favors Rugby. 6:15 left, 4th quarter. It is North Star 49 and Rugby 44. Johnson, top of the key, so he's near side to Foster. Goes back to Johnson, now Foster. And Johnson again. Over to Hager. Hager looking into the post. Ball nearly tapped away, but it was right back into the hands of Hager. Top of the key, Johnson goes down the lane, and Johnson traveled with the basketball. And it is 12 turnovers now on the Panthers. We're under 6 minutes left in the 4th. North Star with the lead and the ball. They lead by 5. Legacy, top of the key. Little dribble drive handoff. Little dribble weave outside the perimeter for the Bearcats. Heisler will give it off to Legacy. And Legacy to Komrowski. Heisler getting a touch. On the far side, Legacy. Up top, Storr to Heisler. Heisler, 12-footer. That one is off the mark. Rebound, a tie-up down low between Legacy and Schmaltz. Jump ball will favor the North Star Bearcats. Heisler to inbound. Finds Komrowski. Komrowski's layup is good. Jaden Komrowski, first bucket of this timeout. Foster with the ball near side, up top to Johnson. Now Hager. Zone defense for the Bearcats getting stretched out. Michael short corner to Johnson. Johnson and Anders Johnson traveled with the basketball. A little stutter step as he got the ball. My apologies. Rugby will be in action on Monday. Yes, it will be Monday at home against Sawyer in district play. 5 minutes to go, 4th quarter. It is 51-44. Panthers have not scored in the 4th quarter yet. Meanwhile, 6 points for the Bearcats as Johnny Heisler gets into the lane, then lost the basketball. Now Ryan Michaels is on the ground. And 48 on the clock, 4th quarter. As they trail by 7. Zone defense again. Spread out past the 3-point line. Ryan Michaels looking to pass into the post, and Michaels passed it right into the hands of Andrew Oakland. A turnover on Rugby. Bearcats will look to add to their lead. It is Legacy, top of the key, over to Storr. Store comes back to Legacy, near wing Oakland. Oakland to Komorowski. Legacy with the touch far wing, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Heisler dribbling near side, then had the ball poked away from behind by Foster. Last touch by Foster, and North Star will inbound on the near sideline. Komorowski with under 10 seconds on the shot clock, double team. Now Michaels picks him up to Legacy. Three is on the way for Riley Legacy, comes up short, then a rebound off the hands of Store and out of bounds. And it is Rugby basketball with 4 minutes and change left in this fourth quarter. Foster into the lane, kicks to Hager. Hager penetrates, shot is up, won't go. Schmaltz has the offensive rebound, and Schmaltz is fouled as he went up for two. Fouls on Store, that is his first personal, team 7th of the half. And Tyler Schmaltz will step to the line for a pair. He is 1 for 1 today. First free throw comes up short. Second free throw for Schmaltz, up and good. Substitution number 40. Dugdale checks back in, Store to the bench for the North Star Bearcats. (51-45) is our score. North Star leading Rugby, under 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and the game clock did not start right away as they inbounded the basketball, so we'll get a quick stoppage in time as they will correct the error. Maybe a 2 or 3 second delay before the clock started. And so we're getting some discussion at the scorer's table. And they're going to bring it down to 3:50 on the game clock, 31 seconds on the shot clock. 6-point lead for the Bearcats. They have possession of the basketball. Johnny Heisler over the timeline, guarded by Foster. Weave handoff to Komorowski, and now Legacy. North Star killing some time off of the clock. Now Heisler, top of the key. Goes to work on the near wing, and up top to Komorowski. Komorowski on the drive, down low to Legacy. Legacy is fouled as he gets the bucket to go. And an and one for Riley Legacy. Foul is on Hunter Hager. That is his 4th personal, team 2nd of the half. Now here's something that's kind of wild. There's been only 4 fouls against Rugby tonight, and all 4 have been called on Hunter Hager as Riley Legacy gets the free throw to go, and it is a 9-point lead at 54-45. Bearcats with the lead. Panthers have the basketball. Landon Foster hits a 3 from straight on. It is the first bucket of the fourth quarter for Rugby. They only have 4 points in the quarter. 3 minutes and change left, and it's 54-48 North Star. Oakland with the basketball. Up top to Dugdale. Back to Oakland on the far wing. Oakland will find Komorowski. Komorowski to Dugdale on the near side. And a handoff to Heisler. With 10 seconds on the shot clock, Johnny Heisler is going to be called for an offensive foul. Heisler extending his arm out, pushing Landon Foster away, and Heisler picks up his 3rd personal and team's 8th. Rugby substitution, number 23, Griffin, checking in as Schmaltz heads to the bench. 2:50 on the clock. Bearcats lead by 6. Ball on the far wing to Michaels. Back up top to Foster, over to Michaels, to the baseline to Johnson. Again, Michaels, near wing to Hager. Hager, up top to Foster. Foster, over to Michaels. Michaels gets into the lane, elevates, shot is up and good for Ryan Michaels. 8 points in the game for Michaels, and it's 54-50. North Star leading Rugby, 2:20 on the clock, fourth quarter. And a timeout is on the court for North Star. Michaels, Griffin, Foster, Johnson, and Hager for Rugby. Ball is inbounded to the backcourt to Riley Legacy, who's guarded by Johnson. Legacy, top of the key, gives it off to Oakland, to Heisler in the far corner. Heisler gets a screen from Komorowski. Now on the curl, Heisler's jumper up and good. Johnny Heisler gets his second bucket of the quarter. He has 14 points. 2 minutes to go. It is North Star 56 and Rugby 50. A pass into the high post, stripped away by the North Star Bearcats. They get the turnover and they lead by 6, looking to add to that lead. Legacy will get the ball out near half court on a dribble handoff from Heisler. Legacy now does the same with Oakland. Oakland up top to Komorowski. Under 15 seconds on the shot clock. Komorowski drives down the lane. Shot is up, it won't go, but a foul is called. Jaden Komorowski is fouled on a shot, and the foul is called on Hunter Hager, and Hager picks up his 5th personal with 1:27 left in the 4th quarter. And Hager's the only Panther that's been called for fouls tonight. He fouls out. Schmaltz, number 24, will check in. Jaden Komorowski is at the line for a pair, looking to extend the 6-point North Star lead, and the first free throw lips in. Komorowski hits both, and it's 58-50. The Bearcats leading Rugby. We're under 90 seconds left in regulation. Foster comes to the near side to Griffin. Griffin goes back to Foster, over to Michaels. Michaels, 3 is on the way. That one won't go, and the defensive rebound pulled in by Heisler. Johnny Heisler walks the ball up the court, minute and change, and an 8-point lead for North Star. Komorowski up top to Legacy. Near side, Heisler gets a touch. Heisler being fiercely guarded by Foster. And now a handoff to Komorowski. 15 seconds on the shot clock. 52 seconds on the game clock. Komorowski is able to keep his dribble as he gets into the lane. Shot is up, blocked, but the ball right to Dugdale. His shot wouldn't go. Then a foul on the rebound. And Jaden Komorowski is going to be called for a reach, and that's his first personal, team's 9th. 1-and-1 situation for the Panthers. Substitution, Griffin, number 23, checks out. Number 11, Longi, is in. It is Tyler Schmaltz at the line for the 1-and-1. Schmaltz is 2 of 3 from the free throw line in the game. And the free throw was short. Rebound collected in by Oakland to Heisler. And now Komorowski, and Komorowski will be fouled immediately. And I'm not sure why everyone is walking down the court. That's only the 4th team foul on the Panthers. Fouls on Foster, his first. 39.3 on the clock as the ball is inbounded to Legacy, and Legacy will be fouled immediately by Johnson. Johnson's first personal, team's 5th. Still a foul to give. Heisler will inbound across the way for North Star. They lead 58-50 with 38 seconds on the clock. And it is Heisler getting the ball back on the far wing, and now the Panthers will foul. Foul is called on Michaels, his first personal, team 6, so North Star now in the bonus. Legacy inbounding, and it's inbounded to the backcourt to Komorowski, immediately fouled by Michaels. Michaels is second, team 7th, and Komorowski will step to the line for the 1-and-1. Free throw for Komorowski, good, and he earns the bonus. Jaden Komorowski now 5 for 5 from the free throw line, and has put together a sensational game for the North Star Bearcats. 9-point lead, make it a 10-point lead as Komorowski hits both. 60-50 is the score, 30 seconds to go. Landon Foster, a 3 from downtown for Foster. May have been from the parking lot. Ball is immediately inbounded by the Bearcats, and immediately we get a foul. A foul is called on Ryan Michaels. That is his 3rd personal, team's 8th. It's going to put Komrosky back at the line for 1-1. 28 points. 28 points for Jaden Komrosky, and his team leads 60-53. Now make it 29 points as Komrosky hits the first free throw. 22.8 seconds on the clock. Second free throw for Komrosky, and it's good. He hits both. 30 points on the night for Jaden Komrosky. 20 seconds to go. Panthers get the ball up the court quickly. Johnson loses the ball on the drive, and then we have a foul on a loose ball. And the foul is called on Longy of Rugby, his first personal, team's 9th. 1-1 situation coming up for the Bearcats. Johnny Heisler is at the line. It is a 1-1, 9th team foul against the Bearcats, and we have a lane violation. Devin Dugdale was at the on the side of the lane and walked out as the ball was being delivered, so no free throws. Panthers will inbound, 15 seconds to go. It is 62-53 as North Star leads. A long three for Foster's off the mark. Tyler Schmaltz is there for the rebound. Schmaltz will put it in. Inbounded to Heisler, and Heisler will be fouled immediately. 62-55 is the score. North Star with the lead, 4.3 seconds left. Landon Foster called for his second personal, team's 10th. And Johnny Heisler will now be at the line for a pair. So moments ago, he didn't get to shoot the 1-1 because of a lane violation. Now he gets 2, and the first free throw up and good. (63-55) is the score. Second free throw is off the mark. Michaels with the ball. A 3 to end the game won't go. And the North Star Bearcats with a 63-55 victory over Rugby. The Bearcats